welcome back. My name's Newman and this is my life with plants. Today we're going to do some watering the orchids. Okay, this is my mix. Yeah, I got fertilizer in there, NPK, you name it. I'm be watering this one here, Cattleya. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to give them plenty of water. Just go ahead and do it. This will be the first. Nice. It's got plenty of new offsets. New canes coming, one there, one there, one there. It's nice and healthy. I'm going to up the water a little bit more because I'm pretty sure it's taking it in. These canes starting to fatten up after repotting it. Yep. Let's just put it back here. We don't have all the space for plants. I tried to make space the best that I can. Okay, before I get on with the watering, I'm going to take down all this netting. Let's just get on with that first. Temperatures are still up in the 30s. Today was 35 degrees, 80% humidity. And that is hot. Very hot. A lot of these orchids just keep drying out. So I have to be opportunistic with what I grow. So up here we have monoliform, Dendrobium monoliform, which is a Japanese native. Got one with a keiki here. Now they need water all the time because they dry right out. This one here, it's got this nice new cane growing. Pretty sure what up there, but it's got a nice root system going. That one there. Yeah. Let's have a feel of those. Oh yeah, they're starting to firm up a bit, so it's taking in water. That's good. We got these Cattleyas here. Let's just keep going. 30% shade cloth. Nothing more. Not too much. Just enough to scatter that sunlight so it doesn't burn them. Alright. I'm going to stand on the stool here. I don't know if you can see that. Just move it a bit more. And put some cacti over there, which don't need watering. Just put this here. So that water doesn't go on them. There are other ways. This is the way I'm doing it. down, it's going to take even more time. Up so high, it's to keep them out of the direct sun, burn their bottoms. This big cattleya up here, so that Cattleya Blue Heaven that I repotted only last week. This maxillaria I think it's quite shriveled. It's more water than I can provide. But during this autumn it'll start to come back, plump up its bulbs and do some growing. I'm going to encourage it to grow. Okay, well that's dripping away. Move it over here. I've never had the water so much as in this heat. It's making me water all the time. They are dry. My orchids don't need so much water, but I've tried to strategically place them so that not a lot of water goes on them. The Sologenes is getting beaten up by the heat. Now I'm starting to understand how much maxillarias need water. Just going by how plumper it is. But I've had to repot a lot of these. And the problem is that after repotting, the summer soon comes. And orchids need a lot of time to, you know, build up their root system. get established in the pot, start growing again, making new canes, and sometimes they can't get all of that done in time before the summer comes around, and they get stressed, see, because they don't have a good enough root system. And then you start seeing some problems. Like I lost some maxillarias that I repotted. That's because I just didn't have time. I'm holding off the water on the up here. I have a oncidium, and I've taken the water away from it, putting it in more shade because it had a bulb that just fell out or kind of rotted, which tells me that I'm starting to learn about oncidiums more, which tells me that during midsummer it's having a break, doesn't need the water. This Dendrobium Gutton Sunray is going to flower for the second time. It hasn't produced any new canes, so this autumn and winter I'm going to encourage it to grow. And I don't care about the flowers, I just want it to make new growth. This is a Maxillaria porphyrophyllus. And that thing doesn't like the heat. It needs water all the time, but it's hanging in there. I mean, it got repotted, so it's gone through a lot of stress. This is a Dendrobium, starts with H, the next name, but it's from China. There's beautiful yellow blooms, and I'll show you the name, and I'll show you the bloom too. I had one when it was delivered. It's got 2 new canes here. They call it the bamboo orchid, but it's beautiful. It's got a beautiful honey sweet buttercup yellow flowers. These ones are already introduced, they're native Japanese orchids. So there's that one up there. We already introduced these in the previous video. Got another Maxillaria down there. No, Oncidium, Sherry Baby, which is taking a break from watering because I don't think it wants it. Just wants to be a little on the drier side. Might give it a little bit of water. So I was worried it would abort this new growth. This Cattleya is starting to fatten up again after repotting, and it has 1, 2, and 3, possibly 4. There's a nice pathetic example of a Maxillaria that could make it. It might. Fingers crossed that it will make a recovery, because it was in sphagnum moss and I've put it into a mix of sphagnum and bark, hoping it would root into the bark, because just straight sphagnum is a little bit too wet. Yeah, it might survive, might not, I don't know. See what happens. Here's one I want to water, but I'm going to take that one down because it will drip on that plastic and cause it to drip on that cacti there. So I'll take it down. Here you are. Have a big drink. One more Dendrobium. Just up here. Orchid. There we are. We've got water dripping down into the canes of my Cattleyas, but from this here it'll just all dry up, no problem. Thought you might want to see these. These are my Neophoenicias falcata, 2 of them. You can see here that this maxillaria is doing fine. What do you know? Best time to repot would be beginning of summer, and then keep it in the shade, so it recovers. Because they definitely need a good root system to get through these summers. Look at that one, this dendrobium. You can see here. Dendrobium haruhi. Nice flowers it has. Let's check up the top there and see if this dendrobium will need a bit more water. We'll bring you up so you can have a look. It's a bit finding it difficult to water these days in sphagnum moss. But you can see that one, it just creates a pool on the top. It's hard for it to drink up, but I will repot it next year after it's finished flowering. It will get the repot it needs. You can see that this Maxillaria tenuifolia is quite shriveled, but oh well, it's hanging in there. It'll survive. Once it gets to be a bigger plant and get a better root system, it'll be fine. One more up here. Dendrobium logicii. How's that feel? Give it a little bit of water for you, and then keep you out in the shade there. This is growing in sphagnum moss too, because it's a moss. You don't want to have it waterlogged; it'll rot. But it does like moisture, retentive soil, something that holds that water a little bit. Put it back up here into the shade. Okay, that's watering done. Catch you next time, and don't forget to subscribe and click the like. It just helps you to, well, helps me out a lot, especially the subscribing part, so I get to know if my videos are helping or not with people. If you need to know anything about how I protect my orchids from this intense heat in Japan, you can ask me questions. I'll let you know. I'll also let you know exactly what does well out here, what doesn't, and those kind of details, how much sun they're getting. Yep, any question you like, even the fertilizer I'm using. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.